So now we're going to look at the Xotic effects line with Eli, and the reason why he's going to tell you his last name, because I've just butchered it 15 times trying to get this right. So Eli
Menezes.
Exactly, exactly. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But we met you actually in New York about a year ago. We were at a studio, I think right across the river there.
Right.
And you gave us a sampling of some of the pedals that you're using. And we're going to take a look at the pedal board here in just a second. But let everybody know a little bit more about yourself, where they can find you on the web or maybe on the road somewhere.
Okay. I'm a full-time musician here in New York City. I do recording sessions, play with everybody from Chris Michelle, Miguel and the Cello, Ashanti. Play on the soundtrack of the movie Think Like a Man, Richard Bono, and a bunch of other people. And I'm finally working on my solo album as well, and it should be, hopefully it'll be out by the end of 2012. It's gonna have some great guests, and I'm gonna show a little bit, I'll play a little bit, you know, so you can check it out. And yeah, you can find me online at elimenezes.com, which is under construction right now, and also at reverbnation.com/Eli Menezes.
Let's look at the pedal board before we get into some of the tracks.
Sure.
Obviously, we got the EWS Fuzzy Drive here, which you'll play a little bit. We have the two Robotalks, and for those of you who don't know, we have the Robotalk 2, and then we have the new Robotalk reissue. In the beginning, the Robotalk was a great little funky pedal with an envelope filter on one side, and then this random arpeggiator, very spacey type of sound on the other. A little bit different housing, a little bit larger housing I think it was in, and had a little bit more of a bassier tone to that. So when we reissued it, we put it in the same casing as the Robotalk 2 pedal, updated the sound just a little bit. I think everybody's pretty happy about that. So then from there, we're going to the EP booster, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have the BB Comp.
The BB Comp.
Which is fairly new. You've got the Timmons version BB in there. You've got the current version BB. Then you have a BB with no compression whatsoever.
Yep. And
then we're going to the BB Plus, the dual channel distortion unit.
Right.
Into the X Blender, then you've got your Echo Park, or
Right.
the Echo Park delay in there. And then we're out into the amplifier. So perfect. Wow, great job, man.
Thank you.
So I was watching that one, and we had just about everything going on there.
Yeah, pretty much.
What a great tone with the Robotalk 2, and then the random arpeggio on the reissue model. That was awesome. And the BB Plus channel B, it didn't go off at all. Stayed on the whole time, I think.
Oh yeah. Kept it on the whole time.
Perfect. Now, playing with the BB Plus, what have you found, and what do you like about it? What are some of the tones that you like?
First, I like just having the 3-band EQ. That's a big plus. You can really match it. I had the BB Plus when it first came out, but I think when I first got it, I was looking for a certain sound, and that's just, it wasn't the pedal that I was looking for. For that sound, I kind of had this preconception in mind of what it's supposed to sound like.
Sure.
And it didn't work for me at the time. But now,
I think everybody thought it was going to be a BB.
Exactly. I can actually get kind of fairly close to the BB. Minor differences, but it's actually
a little rawer.
Right, it is. But once you figure out what the pedal really does, it's really great. And now I really like it. You know, I found the sound here that's kind of more or less what I use. I usually don't never really pass I don't, the gain never really goes past 12 o'clock.
Sure.
And with the EQ, you can really match all the amps and stuff, whatever you're using. Another thing, really cool thing I found it too, is that you can actually get a great, just like rhythm rock tone if you lower the gain. And kind of scoop the mids a little bit. You can get a good, like.
Bit of a Plexius type of tone there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really cool for that kind of new country and some some gospel rock stuff too.
Absolutely.
It's kind of cool.
Well, you got time for one more?
Sure. Yeah.
Well, let's hear one more for Eli, and then we're going to wrap it up here, guys.
I was never a big fuzz guy to start with. So that was my official transition into it. What I like about it is that it has that fuzzy character, but it still kind of sounds like an overdrive. So it's kind of in between. You can get really fuzzy too. But I like it going into a kind of pushing an amp, something like this that's kind of martially, or even stacking with the BB, which is another thing that I like about the Xotic pedals, is that they all work really well together.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one thing. So you can have the fuzzy drive. You can get really clean too. Or stacking with the BB, just the BB by itself. Kind of.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then some of the
You like
solos
it?
you're boosting with the EP there.
Yeah, I like the EP. Some people use it after to kind of give more volumes for solos and stuff. But actually, like before, to give a little more gain, get more of that chewy, little chewiness. Just made up my own word right now. So this is the BB. Less. Just without it. With it. Yeah.
That's becoming a pedal for just about everybody. We've got guys, electric players like yourself, acoustic players, bass players, pedal steel players, keyboard players. A buddy of ours actually uses it in between his pod and power amp of an amplifier.
It's one of those pedals that just makes everything sound better.
Yeah.
And even, I gave the example kind of going before the BB, but if you have the fuzzy, for example, even for like a cleaner, the volume down, you turn it on, gives that nice fattening. Without it.
Perfect.
And Yeah, also I was using the X blender for the delay. You can kind of control the amount of delay that you want to use. And one thing that's cool that I think should mention to guitar players is the boost function on it. I didn't get to talk about it last time, but it could be really cool if let's say you can have your rhythm going on dry. In time to solo, you can boost your signal and add the delay if you have the delay in the loop at the same time. So it makes it really handy, to use the boost. And there's also a volume switch which you can lower or raise the more which is also great if you want to run your delays in the effects loop. You can set the right levels for the amp, which is pretty handy.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, guys, we've heard a little heavy rock here. We've heard kind of a little funk. We've heard a little bit of everything. All the Xotic and EWS pedals, they fit right in the mix. Guys, check us out on the website again at www.ews-us.com. That is a mouthful. Exoticeffects.com. Of course, we want to thank the guys at the Music Zoo, musiczoo.com. And Eli, if they want to find more out about you, where can they go?
Yeah, EliMenezes.com and ReverbNation.com/Eli Menezes.
Perfect. Well, guys, check us out on the web. Come see us at shows. Come visit the players that are playing this stuff. Check them out on the web and, of course, the live shows. But we look forward to seeing you in the future. Thanks.